What up, though? This B-Boy Reg.
I'm DJ Butter, y'all. What up, though?
What's going on? We got special guests today in
Man,
the house.
we got Boom2G up in here. That's
Yes,
right,
sir. Yes, sir, fellas.
Boom2G.
It's good. I'm here, man. I'm here.
What
Thank
is
y'all
it?
for having me, man. I'm in the building.
We are what, over 20 years? What, about what? How long have I been knowing you about?
What?
20,
Was
25
something.
years?
What? Yeah, hey, man, don't make me feel too old. You see all the great, but yeah,
It's
it's
all
definitely,
good.
buddy. Yeah, we go back since I want to say, man, when I met you, man, it was probably around the time that I signed with Ron Shannon, bro. And you know
Mm,
that deal was like in '99 when I signed with
right,
Ron Shannon.
right,
So it's
right.
23 now. So we
Yeah,
definitely like 25 years in. That's a
yeah,
fact.
yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's what's up, Boom.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Hey, Boom. So tell the people what part of Detroit are you from?
Oh yeah, no doubt, man. So I hail from the west side, man. Actually the same. I'm from the same neighborhood. Well, he's from the same neighborhood I'm from, but the same neighborhood that T Grizzly from. That's my neighborhood, Joy Road, man. That's where
That's
I grew up at. That's where I picked up the whole MCN thing and just the whole thing. So, Joy Road 1,000 years, man. That's where the boy from, man. West Side.
all right. That's what's up. What's up?
Shout out K Deezy.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
no
Yeah.
doubt. And you know what? And that's so funny. Before we get off into the interview, KDZ, that was one of the little homies because my best friend basically like his house was the hangout house, and KDZ, he was a little younger than us, but he would always come around to where we hung out at. And we all used to be in the basement signing the wall with our names and stuff like that. And until my homeboy painted the wall over all the names, KDZ name was definitely up there. So that's one of the little homies.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope.
Man, how you been feeling, man? I know you've been having a couple surgeries and stuff, man. Just
Yeah,
want to
man.
talk
So
about that, man.
yeah, definitely, man. I'm glad you brought that up, man. So I mean, I'm feeling a lot better than I was feeling, man. So just to let the people know, in 2022 in March, I was diagnosed with an autoimmune disorder. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it. If a lot of people are familiar with it, but it's called sarcoidosis. And
Mm,
what sarcoidosis does, we all as humans, we got good cells in our bodies, we got some bad cells. But me more so, since I'm fighting with that, I got not more bad cells than good, but I got more bad cells than the normal human have. So what that does is like my good cells be having to fight off the bad cells. So I was just getting this this whole like just numbness in my face was going on, and it was just like I would feel this burning sensation. And after like, it was happening for a minute when I ended up moving to Cali, which I'm sure we'll talk about that too. But, when I first had moved out there, that's when I really just started feeling it. It went from like a tingling sensation in my lip. Then it just started messing with my face. So I'm like, yo, something got to be wrong with me, man. What's going on? What's going on? And to kind of speed that up, I ended up coming back, going to the hospital here. They started sending me to see different specialists, and they diagnosed me with that. When they diagnosed me with that, I also had two brain tumors. Small brain tumors. Thank God they were benign tumors. They wasn't cancerous. So I had to go and get two brain surgeries. I got two different brain surgeries in a matter of like 90 days. And since both of them, man, that really just saved my life, man. And I knew that I was, that God still had me here to do something, man. So just know, man, for the most part, your boy, I'm good. I still have my days, where I'm like, even right now, I feel it. You know what I mean? But,
mm,
at times, before the surgeries and things like that, it was times I couldn't even get up, didn't want to get up, didn't want to leave the house because it was just so much going on, man. So, I like to just let everybody know, I am dealing with that alignment, and it's cool. I learned how to deal with it. I take my medication. I also get an infusion every 6 weeks, and what that infusion does, it builds up my immune system because normally, like, I'm not like the regular person no more anyway, to the point where if I get a cold, you might get a cold that lasts you for 2 days. I'm liable to have that cold for a month.
mm.
So it's like I just gotta watch, what I do, the things I eat, the, you know, things I pick up and just stuff like that, man. But for the most part, bro, I'm good, man. I'm a walking testimony. You know, I'm becoming a advocate for this thing. I don't know if y'all know, Bernie Mac actually has sarcoidosis too, and a lot of people think that, you know, that's how Bernie Mac passed, and he didn't die from it. Bernie Mac also had pneumonia when he passed away, but he's definitely a dude that had the same, you know, the same disorder that I got. Not just him, man. You got like, you can kind of like Google it, and you'll be shocked who all got it. Old girl, what's her name? Tachina Arnold, Martin wife on Mara, and
Yeah.
what's the old school hoop guy that just died? The Russell, Bill Russell. He had it. His daughter also had it. It's just a gang of people. My homeboy, Crazy Bone from Bone Thugs and don't quote me on that. I can't remember. It's the brown skin one. The tall, skinnier brown skin one, he definitely got it. And me and him been chopping it up about some things. So it's just like a lot of people who live with this every day, you know. Right. So, and it's livable, y'all. So I just wanted to, you know, let that be known. So I'm good, man.
All right. That's what's up, Boom. Hey, man, talk about, man, you being like the first in our culture, man, to have like a solid project. And talk about the project. You had Nickel 9 on there. You had Kutty Mack on there. Rest in peace to Bo.
Yeah.
You know, it was really inspiring at that time to see, you know, you moving and shaking like that, man. Talk about that time. You know what I'm saying? And talk about that album. You know.
And what year was that too? Just to give our audience an idea.
Okay. Yeah. No doubt. So
Take Cover is the name of the album. Take Cover.
Man, that's still, you know what, that's still around too.
Classic,
you know what I'm saying? But I want to say, when I signed with Juan Shannon in '96. It was like mid '96 because we ended up dropping the album early '97. So basically, a shout out to the homie, you know what I'm saying, my cousin Trey Little, because a lot of people don't know that Trey Little is the one who went to Juan Shannon and was like, yo, Juan, you know what I'm saying? You should sign my cousin. He up and coming. You know what I'm saying? I know you need some artists on your label. You should sign my cousin. And, you know, he really kind of like orchestrated that. So definitely shout out to him. But anyway, you know, getting past that, I ended up signing with Juan. And Juan was just like, you know, he kicked it with me. He knew I was young. He knew I was hungry. And he was like, just work, man. And long as you come to the studio, you work, you stay out of trouble, man. I'm willing to put an album out on you. And at this time, man, I'm a kid running around, going up to the hip hop shop, and I'm rapping at the Napoleons. I'm running around with Trey and Royce all the time. I'm with these guys every day. That's why I wasn't a big thing. And a lot of people don't even know that. The first verse, I want to say that I was the first person, you know, to get a Royce feature, because Royce actually had just signed that deal with Tommy Boy and came up to the studio when he got back home, and that's when me, him, and God bless, you know, Bo Soul, you know, we ended up doing that record on the album, man, and just everybody that was involved with that, from, you know, from Jabril son to the homie, excuse me for that, the homie Gaz, me and Gaz, we double back after 25 years, and he doing a lot of the producing on the new album, which we'll talk about that too, man. But, you know, shout out again to Juan. And it's like, Juan took me all over the world, man. Like, and a lot of people don't know that. Like, we traveled, bro, like from New York to Denver. I'm talking about places I never think that I would get to see. Right. I can honestly sit here and say that Juan Shannon was the first one who gave me a shot, who put his money behind me. And, you know, the album did what it did. You know what I mean? And I was happy with what it did. Juan was happy. Things ain't, you know, end up going the way we wanted them to, you know, going a little bit past that. But I'm still thankful for everything that Juan Shannon and the whole Mind and Try family, you know, what they did for me, man, as far as like with that whole situation. Because that's what started the design of Boom2G, what catapulted me from that to what I am right now. I can never leave Mind and Tribe out of, you know, what I got going on. So it's always going to be love with them.
That's dope. Hey, we got some people checking in. Did you want to add them to the stream? We got Sniz OG and Rising of the Sun.
It's up to y'all, man. I don't know if y'all want. Yeah, them just you know them. That's just the fam they listening in. But if y'all want to add them to the stream, it's totally up to y'all, man.
Okay, that's cool. So, I know you got a clothing apparel too, right? Was it?
Yeah, I'm rocking that. Yeah, I'm rocking that now a little bit, Brody.
Okay.
Yeah, shout out, Boom.
Yeah, I gotta get to our brothers, man. Don't even worry about it, man. I got hey, D-Boy Reg, I got you, bro. Don't even worry. Your sizes, we gonna get you together. So yeah, man. As far as like with the exotic apparel, man, I always just been in the fashion, man, and something was just telling me, man. I was like, man, I think it's really just time for me to start a clothing line, man. And it just hit me like in 2013, man. I'm like, I'm gonna do this thing where, I just wanna see all of the, the homies, and I just wanna see pretty women wearing my gear. I need a name for it to the point where it's gonna attract these pretty women.
Right.
And I'm like, what can I call it? And I just noticed that
exotic.
But the pretty chicks with us, we was like, yo, she exotic looking, bro. I'm like, yo, what? There it is. I started it calling it Team Exotic. By like 2018, I switched it up and just started calling it Exotic Apparel. My homie from New York, I got with him and gave him a vision just as far as like with the design. He designed it for me, man. And I mean, here we are, man. And I really just kind of got it back, popping. Over like the last 6 months, because, me and Brilly, we ended up just getting all of the machines so we can kind of make it ourselves. And, and it's just a good grind, man. And just everybody who been supporting it, man, y'all won't believe it. Just how many people like then bought my clothes. And the funny part about it, like 90% of everything I probably done sold, I've sold to people that don't even know me from a can of paint. I'll just pop the trunk open and just start showing them stuff, and people that just buy stuff, man. So yeah, with this exotic apparel thing, man, it's a big part of me too. Like this is just as important to me as what the music is to me, man. It's my baby, man. So 9 times out of 10, you see Boom, I'm gonna have something on that's gonna have this flag on it, man, to let people know that's me.
That's what's up, Boom.
Oh, that's
hey, talk about your single? What is it, Hoodie Melo?
Yeah, Hoodie Melo. Yeah, man. Yeah, hey, yeah, it's doing good, man. And now with the Hoodie Melo single, man, I hooked up with Middle Finger, Foul Mouth, man. I went over. The homie Foul Mouth did that for me. So what that ended up happening, I went Shimmy Bango had hit me up when he was working on the Rudy project, and he was like, "Yo, bro, it's good, man. Like, yo, I need you to get on the Rudy project." And I'm like, come on, bro, it's nothing, man. Just let me know when and where. And he had let me know. And I guess at this time, him and Foulmouth, they had been working on projects together. Because I want to say that Foulmouth produced that whole Rudy album. And then there was some more stuff that they, that's his home. So anyway, I get through there. And when I get through there, I ended up doing that record with Bango, and, me and Foulmouth, we got to kicking it, and Foulmouth was like, I'm like, yo, man, we should do some stuff together too, man, if you don't mind. I like your beats. And he was like, yeah, man, for sure, man. And after that, like about 2 months later, me and Foulmouth, we ended up having probably like I want to say right now, Foulmouth got like 3 joints on the album. You know what I'm saying? He got the Hoodie Melo, which is the single now. We got one that I called Dearly Departed, that I wrote about a ex lady I used to well. She was actually my girlfriend at the time, and she died from an overdose. So it's a real deep song, bro. Like people gonna appreciate that. Then we got another one on there. So yeah, we definitely got he got 3 joints on there, man, and he did Hoodie Melo. That it's just I've been getting crazy reactions from it too, man, since I put the video up. It's doing pretty good as far as like in the views. I've never been a guy who care about views anyway, because I'd rather have 10 people that rock with me 100 opposed to 10 million people that's just going to go look at it and ain't going to give me no feedback anyway because of this whole too many crabs in the barrel thing, man. So I'm just proud to, to just still be doing it, man, and that Hoodie Melo, if y'all ain't checked it out yet, which I'm pretty sure y'all did, y'all definitely want to go and check that video out, man. The song is super dope, and it just got that golden era feel to it, man, because that's the era I'm from, and that's where I'm trying to, my roots are there, man. That golden era music, the beats, I'm talking about that Rockefeller feel, man. That's that feel I like, man. So, you know, it's a good joint, man. And, you know, so to everybody who is checking that out, man, I appreciate them for doing that too. Hoodie Melo, man, produced by Foul Mouth. Y'all check that out.
Shout out Foul Mouth. He on
Shout
Funky
out
Fresh
Foul
in the
Mouth.
Flesh too.
Yeah, we just had him on the show.
Yeah.
We did an interview with him yesterday. And
Oh, wow. It's crazy.
Yeah.
He getting some more free promotion right now. Don't worry about it. Foul Mouth. I'm going to hit you up. I need mine right now.
Hey, look,
Foul Mouth, man. That's homie. I appreciate him.
I know the song good because I asked him the hard question. I was like, do you work with any whack MCs or do you turn down people? And he was like, yeah, if they whack, I don't do music with them. Yeah, so that's a lot right there. You know, y'all collab together.
Yeah, and Foul, like, I don't know if you ever been to a session with Foul Mouth, like Foul, like I know Bizarre had talked about it, and even when Bizarre was talking about this thing, some interview I'm watching, just like Foul
Black and Miles,
Black and Miles thing, bro. Like this kid, like you know, like it'd be like half of Black and Miles, and you know, it ain't like he just smoking them all the way to the butt, and then like nothing, like. So he'll have like 10 Black and Miles in the ashtray and smoke it half, light a whole nother one up. I'd be like, dude, you ain't finished the last one. Like, oh, boy, that's what I do. So,
hey, y'all over sponsorship, Black and Miles.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, I told them that, man. They need a sponsorship.
I'm telling you, man. Well, he's a real good brother, man. He's talented. The studio, and I know he don't like leaving his habitat, which is good, man. Cause like, just over there with like. And I'll go and I'll just look and he'll be like, what kind of stuff we want to do today, man? And just the stuff that he come up with and just like out of everybody I've recorded with, and I will say this, out of everybody that I've recorded with, I think the best sound all the way together with my vocals, the beat, how I sound, the ad-libs, where he places things, I will say that Foul Mouth, he's definitely at the top of my list on, you know, the creme of the creme, man. So that's why we're going to do some more work too, man, you know. So he just, you know, so again, man, shout out Foul Mouth, man. Bro, Foul Mouth, quit playing, call me, bro. We working.
That's what's up.
Hey, I want to ask you too. You was living out in Long Beach for a while, wasn't you?
Yeah. I stayed out, because, you know, I ended up signing with the Real Freeway Rick Ross, man, in 2019. So in 2019, one of his nephews had just got out of prison, and he had seen me just kind of like gaining traction, man, and I was all the way in motion, man, just as far as like this one I got a radio show too. We actually gonna bring that back in a little while.
D-Boy Radio, man. Y'all check that out.
Yeah, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you for that plug. Don't worry about it, man. Just let me know what I owe you. But yeah, so he had seen it, and I had interviewed him one time, and he was like, man, he would always call me nephew. And he was like, man, nephew, man. He was like, what you think about moving to Cali, man? I got a crib out here, just me, my wife, my daughter, and my son, man. If you ever want to come out here, man, and just know you always got somewhere to stay until whatever, man. And like I took him up on that offer, and I ended up, you know, just packing my bags, bro. I had probably like $300 to my name, probably about 4 or 5 pair of jeans, a couple hoodies. And I just took that chance. And when I went out there, I think that was one of the best things that I ever did, because I met so many people out there, and I ended up, you know, getting to meet the real Rick Ross and signing with him at a time when he was signing artists. And he had so many artists at that time from, you know, he had me from Detroit. He had people from Cali signed to him. He got people I want to say he had an artist in like every city, you know, and at that time, I had fun, but it didn't work out for me because I felt like I wanted to be somewhere where, to the point, if I was going to sign to a label, that they can kind of focus more on me. Not that I was knocking nobody else over there, but it was just too many artists. And I knew that, you know, it would be too long before I would get the attention that I felt like I deserved at that time. So, but still, shout out to the real Rick Ross, too. You know what I'm saying? Because me and him still homies. Me and his nephew, man, shout out to Unc Mont, man, Montreal, man. He's doing his thing. He always gonna be family too. But anyway, to fast forward on that, that's what ended up making me like just giving me that whole Cali feeling, that plug. And I ended up just staying because after I stayed with Unc, I probably only stayed with him for 6 weeks and whatever. Ended up moving on my own, moved to Long Beach, had some homies. I actually stayed in Compton too. I actually stayed in Compton longer than I stayed in Long Beach. And where I stayed at in Compton was basically, I stayed on the next block from where Suge Knight grew up at. So all of the little mob Pyrus with the Bloods, all of that, where they from, I was right there, like right in the middle of that, and knew all of them, man. And they always show love and always call me D-Town. So that's another reason what made me even, title my album. That's why the new album is called Decal. It's a split, in between Detroit and California, man. So, Cali is definitely in my heart forever, man. Shout out to Cali. I'm coming back to the coast soon.
Yeah, and speaking of what your new album is called Decal coming out, man, Boom, you always had like a smooth flow. Like, it's a lot of clarity in your flow. It's like you got a jigger tone to it. You know what I'm saying? Always did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I still get that a lot too.
Talk about it. What influences you had, lyrically, coming up,
Man, you got the Cool G raps, man. Like, I want to say, man, and just, shout out to my brother too, man. Shout out Meech. Shout out Cuz, he on here too, man. Sniz, Sniz, he on here right now too. So it's just like really just coming up with them. Them boys was rapping way before me, man. I was just a young dude trying to
shout out the whole crew, man. Shout out to all
here, man. Whole thing, everybody. Them boys was rapping before me, man. But I remember when we first got Barton Cable, man, and that box, bro. When I learned how to pick that phone up and start ordering them videos that would get me whooped at the end of the week, knowing I wasn't supposed to be ordering them videos, bro. Like,
they got paid.
They was getting so much money. Half the time y'all see them little numbers running across
that was yours,
probably me, bro. But yeah, man, it was like the Cool G raps, the Big L's, the artists from Detroit, Box, Rap Mafia, Merciless Amir, bro, like right. For real, bro. That's why even like that, still to this day, Merciless Amir is like that. A Day Without a Rhyme song, bro. Like, that's when I was like, yeah, bro. Like, these boys are serious at what they're doing, man. And like he was a big influence, and of course, like the Hoes, the Nas's, the Bodie James, even like right now, that's my little brother too. You know what I'm saying? He actually shouted me out. He shouted me out on one of the new songs on the new album, man. So, of course, I appreciate that plug. But
shout out Poppy Bricks as well, man.
Bricks. That's little Brody. I talked to him last night. He was at work, but you know what I'm saying. That's all family right there. The whole conscious creature thing. That's a branch off what we always
Bruno.
So that's family. So just them artists, and it's so many other ones, man. Not even just rappers, man. Like the Michael Jacksons of the world, man. The Phil Collins, man. Because I look at it as like I'm just not no MC. I'm an entertainer too. So when I get up there, I want to be that rapper that's just doing this. I want to move around. I want to shake sometime, and whatever I end up doing. So there's just so many artists. It's the name. I can't name them all, but mostly, like I said, the Hoes, the Big L's, the Royce the 5'9", the Merciless Amirs, Nas, Hov, the whole Rockefeller, just all of them type artists, man. Just that lyricism, man. That's where that's what I like to do.
Right.
Who you working with? Anybody now on this project? I know you mentioned Foulmouth. Is it any other MCs you working with?
Oh yeah, definitely. So we got one of my mans actually out here now. Shout out to my homie Wavy, man. He's actually from the BX, man, and he just flew out, man, to jump on the album real quick. So I'm gonna have he a new up and coming dude, young boy, real flashy, man. He kind of give me, and I think to me he kind of give me, and I don't like to put other artists on artists, so I ain't gonna say, oh, he sound like this, but he give me kind of like a French Montana feel. We did something last night that's gonna be super crazy. So besides him, I got who else I got on the album so far? Of course, Fourth Fang gonna be on there. You're gonna have Poppy Bricks. Most likely you're gonna have Bodie on there. Finale's gonna be on the album. Shiz OG, he's definitely on the album. Idol Costo. My man Gan, he producing most of the album, man. So shout out to Groove Man. I don't know if you remember Gan's Butter. You know, he actually he did a lot of stuff on the Take Cover album. You know, Gan did a lot of that. So
that whole album
he's probably gonna be mad at me. I ain't sending him this link. I told him I was gonna send him the link. I know he said he's taking his son shopping. So Gan, just know I love you. Like, that's my brother. He's still super talented, man. We got a lot of work we doing. And who else we got, man? Oh, I got my my homegirl. She gonna do a joint, man. Chrissy. She's super talented too. She's an R&B singer. Her name is Chrissy Bonilla. She's from New York, but she's staying in LA now. So I linked back up with her. Just hit her up the other day. Was like, yo, I need you on this album. She's like, yeah, boom, let's get it done. So we haven't done a song yet for it, but she gonna be on there, man. And it'll be a couple other people that I'm probably gonna lock in with, man, that I'm probably ain't naming now. You know, that's gonna be on the album, man. But you're gonna get, you're gonna get that. You're gonna get them features, man. That means something to just the whole game of hip hop, man, and make it to help me make this a classic album. You know what I mean?
Man, thanks for being on my album, man. For real.
Yeah, definitely. I remember that. Yeah, Butter, I remember
that.
DJ. Butter, you gotta quit playing, Butter. I be getting jealous, man, when you be doing the solo albums with the artists, man. Just know,
I got
bro,
you, man.
I love you, bro. Whatever you need from me,
let's get it going.
When you call me, bro, like, boom, we need to work. Let's get 6 songs done, 10, whatever. Just know I got you. I don't want nothing from you, bro. You family. You my big brother, bro. So let's just, whenever you want to make something happen, I'm with it, bro.
Word. Hey, what you want, man? You've been going through a lot, health wise, and just fighting a lot of stuff, and you really come from a purity form when the game didn't even have CDs and albums out, vinyl and distribution and ads and magazines, man. What you want the world to know about you? You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's a good question. Hey, this boy, hey, friend, this boy, quit playing. This boy Butter ain't playing here, bro. But no, like, that's a good question, man. Just really, man, just like like we living in a world now, man, to the point where it's like people like to create a lot of narratives, you know what I mean? And the way that they probably see you 10, 15 years ago, they still a lot of times to think that you that same person. So basically, like with me, I just want everybody to just basically just like witness my growth and just know that I just need the world just to know that I'm humble. It might not seem like it all the time, but I'm one of the most humblest dudes. Like anybody can come up to me and we can be in a full-blown conversation within like the first 30 seconds. I'll sit there and talk to people. So just know that I'm humble. I feel like I'm talented. I feel like I'm different. And I feel like I can stand up with the big boys who be on that bar for bar type of thing, man, as far as like with the music, man. And just for real. I'm a real person, but more importantly, I'm just a regular guy, man. So if you see me out, just know you can come up to me, man, as long as it's on something positive, man, and we can chop it up, do whatever we got to do, probably do some business or whatever, man. So that's just what it is with me, homie.
Yeah, that's key because I think blackballing each other is a big business at home.
Yeah, man. Listen, trust me, bro. Trust me. I feel like, listen, if I was, boy, we could be talking about this all day, but we not.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up.
I feel like, listen, it's no knock to anybody. I feel like, though, as in Detroit, I feel it's getting a little bit better now. Not a lot. It's like they're just doing it more low-key now. They're just a lot sneakier at doing it, where in the beginning, it was like blatant, man. It's like, oh, if you ain't running around in this circle, then we not going to mess with you. If you're not a part of this circle, we not going to mess with you. I ain't never been no dude like that, bro. I'm just one of those ones. If you nice, you nice. I know we nice, but that don't mean that I don't know everybody else nice. You got dudes like Super MC. Man, Super ain't in the same group. He one of the eldest to me. the Elzas of the world. You know what I'm saying? The Guilty Simpsons, the Miss Corona. You know, I come from that. I come from where
We
you better have
interview
your
all of
bars
them.
right.
Yeah.
Wherever
Right.
you go, you better have your bars right, or
Yeah.
it's gonna be a long day. Whether it was the Rhythm Kitchen or the Ebony, the Napoleon,
Right.
and I've been at all of them, man. So it's just really like, but I feel like too, like if the city just come together as a whole and just really be like, you know, you got talent, you got talent, you got talent, and I got talent, man. Let's somehow branch all of this together if this is what we got to do, you know. And even if we all do one song, sort of like a self-destruction type of vibe, just to let them see that it's so much other stuff here.
Right.
Yeah, maybe we can get something going, man. So just really like,
You know, even that, man. If
Yeah.
we just did a double XL photo, man, with 300 people taking a picture, 200 or 100, we gotta marinate that. You know what I'm saying?
What? You don't remember we did that?
Yeah,
You don't
we gotta
remember we
keep
did it in front of the Reapers? I was there, bro. You remember we out there with the Emirates jackets on, bro? This before, I swear to God, y'all
We gotta keep
can
that
quote
going,
this.
man.
Niggas didn't have the Aberex jackets then. You know how we ended up getting them Aberexes when I ended up signing with one. My homeboy, God bless his soul, G Wiz had got killed too, but his uncle, I can't remember the name of this clothing store they had, but it was, I want to say it was right off of 6 Mile, but this was all the big drug dealers and would go and get all of these hot fashion shit, and they just knew me since I was a kid because they stayed right across the street from the elementary school I went to, which a lot of people don't know is the same elementary school Elzai went to. Me and Elzai went to elementary school together and middle school. Fun fact, a lot of people don't know that, right? Yeah.
Wow.
But anyway, so he seen this dude saying I was doing music, man, and he was like, man, boom, just bring the label up here, man, and I'm just gonna let y'all go shopping. And we went in there, man. I want to say, man, we probably walked out that store between me, Juan, and a couple other the fellas. We probably walked out that store probably about $10,000-$15,000 worth of clothes, bro. He just gave it to us, bro, for the tour. I swear, I thought I was Jay. I thought I was Jay-Z for real, man. I'm just waiting to throw some of that stuff on. I'm in the crib trying on everything, all in the same day. And this actually at that time, this is when the Wu-Tang had started their clothing line. I used to have like the thick sweaters with the stitching with the wool wear on it, and like I'm talking about, boy, I wish I still had some of that stuff right now, bro. So it was just, man, that was a lovely moment, man. A lot of people have looked out for me, man, during this long run of me doing music, man, and I'm just thankful for everybody, bro. Real talk.
Yeah, me too, man.
Hey, that's dope. Hey, we got some people that made some comments too. That's in the back room. Snipe said, "What up, Butter? Happy New Year."
What up, though? Happy New Year, fam.
What up? I think we got some people in the room, man. What up?
Yeah, Rising of the Sun said, "What up, though? Peace, everybody." Teresa said, "What up, though?"
Happy New Year.
Oh yeah, man. That's Mom's right there, man.
Okay.
Listen, man.
Yeah.
Shout out. You know, that's everybody in hip hop's mind right there, man. Shout out Teresa, man. Listen, man. That lady there, she's to be protected, bro. Cause she is such a big part of our culture, bro. And for her to come to places and she go out here and she'll take pictures of just everybody in the city as far as like in the hip hop community, man. Don't charge these dudes or never charge none of us a dime, bro. That lady is to be protected, Teresa. So just know I love you. You already know what it is with me. I'm gonna come out there and go camping when the cold weather get up off us, but I definitely want to shout her out, man. That's a good lady, man. She a part of our culture, bro.
Yes, she is.
Real.
Yeah, we'll make sure we post these comments and stuff when we post it on our channel and everything.
No doubt. I appreciate that, fellas.
Everybody. Yeah. So what type of message you got to the young kids out there that's coming up, whether in music or just in general in the city, man?
In general, man, I'll tell them, man. First off, like if music is what you're thinking about doing, you know, or you doing music actively, just like don't never give up. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't make it, because you remember they told Eminem that. They told a lot of other artists. Remember Jay-Z, every label turned down Jay-Z. So not saying that can happen for one of the younger, or will happen for the somebody younger. But just do your thing, stay out of trouble. If this music is what you're doing, do that. If you're doing something else, whatever you do, just go hard at it. Because at the end of the day, being a rapper ain't gonna make you no more important than me than being a police officer at the end of the day. As long as that's what you're doing, as long as everybody feel like you got to get in the entertainment business to be important and get the pretty women and get the pretty cars. And no, bro, like you don't have to do that, to reach your dreams. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure we need a lot more firemen too, and we need a lot more lawyers and doctors and things of that nature. And just as far as like with the younger artists too, man, let's just stop killing each other, man, and doing it for the gram, man. So many artists is like what's my man's name, man? God bless his soul. He just died, man, in California, man, over a chain, man. This chain wasn't real at the end of the year. PNB Rock. And the chain wasn't even real, man. So y'all really just killed the guy over something, man, that wasn't, even if it was real, it ain't even worth your life. I got jewelry on now. The dude don't even know. 9 times out of 10, you can ask me to take it off my neck and I'm gonna give it to you. And you ain't even got to sue me, bro. Because
sometimes you gotta tuck it sometimes, man.
Anyway, because what y'all do anyway. I'm in the street, I'm tucking mine. Ain't no man,
just tuck it sometimes.
Just know at the end of the day, I can go get this again eventually. We can't get another life though, bro. We don't get another life, man. So like this ain't none of this worth my life. Because when this come off, you know what I'm saying? I'm still the same person at the end of the day. So far as like, yeah, man, for the young artists, man, just stick to your guns, man, and whatever you're doing and whatever career path you choose, just know that you just believe. As long as you believe, bro, or sis, then you can make it, man. So what I gotta say for the younger artists.
Man,
I want to say that you talked about, we need firefighters and all of that too. This generation of hip hop, especially people that's our age, what we realizing is it's doctors that are rappers. You know what I'm saying? Like they living a good life with their career, but they still dropping music. Yeah, and they don't have the pressure. Or I'm trying to get signed to a major label. They doing it from just being creative and having a passion for the love of the game.
Right.
Really. So you can do both. You know what I'm saying?
I do both. Right. Listen, and even and I think when I came in, Reg, bro, I came in at a time where it almost wasn't even cool to say that you had a job and you was rapping, bro. Right.
Yeah.
You couldn't even nigga, you working? Like, yeah, I'm working. I got bills, bro. What you thinking about working? Now, bro, and I wish if I would have knew that 25 years ago, I probably would be in a much better position I'm in now. Not that I'm knocking what I'm in, bro, but now most of the time, even on my Instagram page, half the time they see me, I'm at work, bro. Just luckily I work in the industry where I'm always out of town. So I might be working in Illinois next week, and then a week after that, you're going to see me in Arkansas or something. So I get to go and see the world. Right. With my regular job, but at the end of the day, man, I just don't want people to think that that's not cool. What's not cool is putting all your bread in the bank. And I'm not, if Diddy call you or something like that, and they putting some money in your pocket and they making sure you able to do what you got to do, then by all means, do that. But if you an up and coming artist, man, especially it be these ones that got kids and you got a family, man. Don't do your family like that, bro. Don't think that it's not that it's cool to not work. You're gonna be at the uncool table when you not working to us. Right. So just know, And so to this day, Boom got 2 jobs, 2 different 9-to-5s I work, and I'm on record saying that right now, and I'm gonna continue to do that. And right now, I can't even lie. If a major label called me tomorrow, and I'm up there in age or whatever, but if a major label called me tomorrow, it'd take a lot before I was to say, oh, I'm finna give up my regular job because I love my work, bro. I actually love my work. So, yeah, man, that's that. I just wanted to put that out there, man, for people to know. Just don't be letting people... all that, man, people be trying to get in your head with stuff, man, just with this negative, man. I definitely just try to tune out a lot of the negative stuff, man, and just feed the world positivity. I'm not perfect, bro, by any means, but you know what I mean. It's just, man. I'm just trying to do better within myself and to other people. Because at the end of the day, I set examples too. I got a daughter. My daughter will be 20 this year. You know what I'm saying? And my daughter look at me as like her role model. I can't be out here in the streets doing all type of crazy, silly stuff, but then I'm expecting her to do better than me. No, I got to start somewhere to do something good so she'll know that she need to be out here, doing good things. So, yeah, that's where I'm at with that.
That's dope. Hey, where can people find you on social media and all that good stuff?
Oh, yeah, definitely, man. So they already know, man, as far as like with the Facebook, it's under my real name, you know what I'm saying, which is Harold Gilmore. Most people already know. I actually got the fan page up as far as like for the clothing line. I kind of got it as a mixture with the D-Boy Radio and the Xotic Apparel. So they can just type in the search bar, they can type in Boom2G, and in that same search bar, put in Xotic Apparel for the clothing line, and all of that will pop up. Instagram at Boom2G. Same thing as far as like I'm on all the streaming platforms, so just put in Boom2G on all the streaming platforms, and I done put like another probably 6-7 other albums out that people probably still don't know. Like I got a nice catalog, you know what I'm saying? So all they got to do is just Google that Boom2G name, man, and they'll start seeing things pop up, and they can start tracking where I'm at. But all the streaming platforms, that Piff, all the mixtape sites, things like that, they can find me.
That's dope.
Man, we need your cuz Trey Little on the show. That's my guy, man.
Yeah, I definitely.
Tell him leave Silicon Valley and come holler at us.
Yeah, man. You already know. Yeah, he got a story to tell. He's doing good too. I haven't talked to him in about a month, but I got his number, so I'll text you his number when we get off. When we get off Detroit, man, and just hit him up. He around.
Word. It seemed like Detroit hip hop was different when him and Royce was together, man.
Mm-hmm. It wasn't it. So, it's not my business. I know about a lot of the, the things that happen. You know what I mean? But it's so unfortunate, that situation like that, things like that transpired, man. Because, they were best friends. So for them to go to being best friends, I know that got to be weighing on both of them in some shape, size, or form, because at the end of the day, you can't just lose a best friend and your best friend is still living, and then y'all just go to like not talking at all. Like it's dang near unhumane to the point to be able to say you had the best friend and he's still here and y'all just don't talk no more and you just like 100% okay with that. I'm not okay with it. I know they not, but both of them grown men, and hopefully in the future sometime they can link back up, sit down and talk, and maybe they can come to an agreement and live in the same space or whatever, man, and it'll be good. And shout out to Nickel 9 too. Like I haven't seen Nickel in a minute, man. Last time I seen Nickel, we was actually at I was recording at Azar's crib, and I just remember Royce was like, "Yo, Boom, Nick, play some stuff," and I'm like, "Bet." And I want to say it was me, Royce. I remember Marv One being there. Bo was there. Bo still was living. It was probably about 8 years ago when I was working on a mixtape then. I want to say it was the Heart of the City mixtape. And I just remember Royce just looking at me, bro. And Royce always said that, like, to me. Royce used to always tell me I was one of his favorite MCs from the D, dog. So that would even make me go harder. He looked at me that night and was like, "Boom, you always been one of my favorite from here."
That's dope.
And a bunch of people was there when he said that. So the room got so quiet. The room got so quiet. Right. I had to start looking around like these niggas might try to kill me now. They might be a little jealousy in the room. Like,
he's giving you flowers. You get blasted.
Yeah,
give you flowers.
Shout out to the homie J Kid too. I see he just shot me a message. That's another brother, who always gave me my flowers, man. Klaus always been dope on the mic, man. My man J Kid, man. And he one of the ones, man, like, even just the other day, man, I was going through something and he noticed it, bro, because he know when his brother going through something, he just jumped in my inbox and was like, "Look, bro, I'm praying for you. Whatever you need somebody to talk to, you can call me." So, definitely shout out to my man J Kid too, man. That's my little brother, man. A little brother.
Wolfpack, right?
Yeah, Wolfpack, man.
Yeah.
So shout out to the whole Wolfpack too.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Them the homies too, man. Mo Dirt, what up? What up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Man, we appreciate you, Boom, man.
I appreciate y'all. Listen, bro, I appreciate y'all for having me, man. I'm gonna send y'all some music over, man, and y'all just shoot me y'all sizes, man. I'm gonna make sure to get y'all boys some hoodies, some shirts, some shorts. Y'all out there. Where you out there in the warm? Where you at, Reg? You here or you there too?
Yeah, I'm in Detroit.
Oh, you here? Okay, yeah, we definitely got a link. I can pull up on you and get you stuff. You know what I'm saying? And butter, no worries, man. I'm gonna put you a nice package together, man. And I'll put you some stuff out there, man. But again, thank y'all brothers for having me, man. It was an honor, man. I'm glad to be able to be here and still be doing it. For everybody who tuning in, man, thank y'all, because y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but y'all chose to be right here with us. Y'all make sure y'all go check out that Hoodie Melo video. Y'all make sure y'all just follow me on all the social networks, man, and just keep up with everything I'm doing, man. And you know, that's where we at with it.
That's dope.
We living in the corporate world, Boom.
Corporate world, boy. You gonna make me go back and play. The Take Cover album today. Y'all gotta listen to the homie Bo verse on there, man.
Yeah. Rest in peace to X-Gov as well, man.
Yeah, man. Oh yeah, my bad, man. Rest in peace, you know. And it's the last thing I'll say too, fellas. Yeah, that was so crazy because of course I went to Bo's funeral, and that was the last time I seen X-Gov. Yeah. And then just like a few weeks later, bro, just how that all played out, it was crazy. I'm like, man, so that's why, man, with all the stuff I done went through with the surgeries and stuff like that, man, and still be here, bro. Man, I ain't tripping on no women, bro. I ain't tripping about no money. I ain't tripping on none of that, dog. Cause I feel like, dog, we all on borrowed time. Cause at the end of the day, dog, we all just here visiting. But just to still be here, bro, and to say that I went through all of that and I'm still living. Hey man, I'm just blessed, bro. So I ain't got nothing bad to say about nobody. I don't hate nobody. It ain't nothing but love over here with me, y'all. So, you know, I just want to end it on that note, man. Something positive, man. And again, man, just thank y'all brothers for having me tonight, man.
Yeah, thank you, Boom. For real.
No doubt, man. No doubt, man. So y'all boys stay in touch, man. We'll revisit this, man, when the album drop, man. I'll let y'all know because we still playing around with dates. So when I get the final date, I'll let y'all know. So when the album drop, we can come back and revisit and talk more and go more in depth with the album, fellas.
You keep them clean edits coming to me, man, too. If you get some clean edits, I can play them on the radio station. So. Oh
yeah, definitely. So I can get them clean edits to you. That ain't no problem. I just tell man, get us some clean edits and we good to go.
Okay.
Sounds good. All right.
All right, Red, thank you, bro, man. Love y'all boys, man. Y'all
love you too, Boom. Y'all take cover, y'all.
Y'all take cover. Y'all.